How's it going, everybody? It's Dean here from Our Gaming, and today we're going to be jumping right back into Arena CL Cube. We've been doing quite well on it actually. We've had a couple of 5 wins, which has been great. So hopefully today we'll be able to keep up that momentum. So yeah, let's jump into the CL. See what pool we got. Ooh, okay. White's looking decent from the off. It's white's actually a colour that I don't think I've played yet. So as before, what we tended to do was just filter out the rares and mythics, just to try and get a little bit of a feel for the cards which are kind of available to us. And yeah, we can start to see. I mean, Assassin's Trophy, right? So in white, it's pretty. Pretty strong, right? So Rajani's good. Leonin War Leader's excellent if we can get it out early. Shatter the Sky. Elspeth Conquers Death to bring one of these back. Exile another target creature you control. So it needs to have some sort of enter the battlefield trigger. And which one's this? Creatures opponent controls coming tapped, right? Fairy Formation. Yeah, we came up against that a couple of seals ago, right? Spark Double's nice. So we've got some sort of kind of steal your things synergies going on here in Charming Prince. Walkout Marauder's a card that I really like, actually. Okay, so in black we've got Ephemia, Murderous Rider, Oathsworn Knight, Erebos, Nightmare Shepherd and Rankle. We seem to have had Nightmare Shepherd and Rankle in all of our pools. I think we've played it every time as well. What about red? So Direfleet Daredevil enters battlefield, cast an opponent's instant or sorcery. Robber of the Rich, Legion War Boss, Rampaging Frostodon. Players can't gain life. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. I mean, our red is looking quite powerful. Is this actually looking like a very weaker pool than we've had previously? Like, in terms of... It can't be in terms of quantity, can it? Maybe we've just got more kind of... maybe we've just got more kind of gold cards. Fires of Intervention... Rekindling Phoenix, okay. Tetronic Giant... Hellkite's good. Chandra, and remind myself about Electro Dominance. Deals X damage to any target. Okay. So for a strong red, that's going to be good. Green is looking very weak. So what do we have? We've got black, white here. Black, white would allow us to play 2 more rares. Arail is good, actually. Very good card. Got blue red and mana fixing. What does blue red allow us to do? Some stuff. Artifact synergy, but I think you just draw cards with this, right? Create Flying Thopters, draw cards. Idiot Treachery is just really expensive though. But that allows us to play Ionize, Yura. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. 1. Planeswalkers are historic, aren't they? Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. Not enchantments. Okay. So, okay. Assassin's Trophy. Draw Spellbreaker for red green. Not a good pool at all, folks. So I don't think we're going to be taking many trophies this time, in all honesty. Vivian distribute 2 counters. Okay. I mean, red is red white. Red white splash something. Blue could be splashable. Or green. Green we splash for Tolsimir. Ajani. Spellbreaker? What do you think? Red, white? Okay, so let's flip back and have a look at the cards in terms of what else they kind of come with. So, Legion's Landing, so Ajani Pridemate, Seal Away, Silverbeak Griffin. Yeah, Summary Judgment's a nice removal spell. Militia Brugler. When you enter battle, look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal a creature card with power 2 or less. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that could be workable. White could be good. Let's have a look at blue. Blink, Quench. Mistcloak Herald. Illyrios. Okay, so yeah, even that looks quite poor. Black looks slightly better. Kitesail Freebooter is a nice card. I've always liked playing it. Maya's Grasp, Elspeth's Nightmare. So Elspeth's Nightmare probably will have quite a lot of targets, I think. Murderous Rider. Oathsworn Knight, okay. Baked into a Pie, Erebos. And Gary. I didn't know Gary was here. Let's have a look at... So, blue's meh at the best, I think. So we're not going to be playing blue. So what we can do is we can just stick these back on like that. Okay. So black is looking okay. Red. Shiver and Fire. Goblin Crate Maker can be alright, I guess, in this set. Yaya's Greetings deals 3 damage to a target creature and scry 1. Good to snipe. Good to snipe. Okay, so bake into a pie. Maya's Grasp. No, because these are enchantments. So just bake into a pie at the minute. Yikes. Okay. Shiver and Fire though. Yaya's Greeting. Charging Monstrosaur. That could be a decent finisher. But I am liking these 2 cards, the Tectonic Giant and the Phoenix. Fires of Invention though, that helps us splash. It does help us splash. What's green got in terms of uncommons? So Wanderer, Rabid Bite, Blessing, Savage Stomp. Okay, so they've got quite heavy removal. Lots of lands. Yep. I mean, these are very. I mean that one is the sealed, right? One of our first playthroughs. Icy Manipulator. We probably will be playing Icy Manipulator, I guess. Lotus Field. 3 mana of only 1 colour. Seems a bit wasteful. Judith. Sky Terror. Flying Menace. Okay, well I think we've got to make the best of what we've got, right? We can't kind of dwell on the fact that it's a very, very weak pool. Black has got 2 lines. White has got slightly more. Do we go Boros? I mean, this has got all our removal. What do we do with this? Ooh, this has got quite nice synergy with the Phoenix, actually. It makes it a lot more difficult to destroy, I think, anyway. Tectonic Giant. Oh, no, because you have to exile it, don't you? So we're not going to be doing that. Tectonic Giant, Monstrosaur. Robber of the Rich is always nice with it. Legion War Boss can be quite nice, making goblins every turn. Even if we can't pump them. So, I think we've made our mind up on red, right? So let's go red. Goblin Banneret. Shiver and Fire. Yep. I guess. Yes. And Fires? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it depends very much on our splash, right? It depends on our second colour. So I think green is out. Yep. So it's either black or white. If we were to go for white, we get some nice cards. We can probably get quite a lot on the board. It's a shame we didn't get the shame we didn't get a card which like kind of pumps everything, I guess. So that's one of the detriments. In terms of black, if we get some kind of nice little cards to bring out, we also get access to Judith. But what do we get if we go white? We don't have any kind of Boros. Oh, we do have the Sky Terror. So it's either Judith or... I mean, Judith could be nice with going wide. I just think... I'm just kind of thinking that... Actually, it's... The board wipe could save us, couldn't it? We're not going to have that many enchantments for... Oh, mind you, though, we've got... 1... 1. 2 if we play the fires. Interesting. Have we got anything that has like an enter the battlefield ability? I guess it could work with Hellkite. But no, other than that we don't. I also don't think there's anything really into the battlefield-y here, is there? So this will just be basically scrying and gaining life. It's a shame it's another creature and not another like target, just permanent. We could have a nice synergy with this. So we've either got a go wide deck or we've got things that kill. In terms of removal, we've got the Greetings and the Shiver and Fire. I guess we've got the Crater Maker. Here we would have access to Bake Into a Pie. We'd also have access to Murderous Rider, Maya's Grasp, and Elspeth's Nightmare. So I think we do have to go down this route. I think it's always the case that you do need those cards just to finish off the game. In all honesty, I don't think if you don't include them, I think it just weakens you, and you have to get it right first time. We could even go Assassin's Trophy, should we want to. We could splash something in blue. Let's bring blue back. But no, there's nothing we'd want to splash. I mean, this is the most playable card, right? Okay, let's pop back into this view, see what we've got. We've got 45 cards. 21 creatures, 7 non-creatures. So that's more creatures than I thought we would have. Robber the Rich, Crater Maker, Freebooter, Ephemia. Maybe we get rid of the... I mean, the Bannerat's nice, actually, as an early mentor pump. Gary, Monsters or Hellkite. I mean, these are substantial 4-drops. So does this work with what we want to do? I mean, players can't get life is nice. But like things like with War Boss, we're going to be a very high creature deck. Ephemia, Freebooter. So we do need to get rid of creatures, don't we? We do, I think. Alright, so Ephemia might be one. This has got First Strike, which kind of helps us. Or it could be a Crater Maker. But destroy target colourless non-land permanent. That deals with some quite beefy cards in the draft, like some things like Ugin and whatnot. I've never used it against Ugin, so Robber the Rich Cut might be quite nice, accessing kind of things that we don't normally have access to. So if I was to get rid of the Goblin Banneret, Ephemia might be the one to go. I think I like Freebooter. I think I do. The reason I'm saying get rid of reason I'm saying get rid of Euphemia is that realistically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 targets. I mean, it's a good card. It's a good card and it does become a target. So this could have a potential long-term effect, but the freeboot has a very kind of strong initial effect, and we also get a glance at their hand. So yes, Oathsworn Knight is nice. But prevent that damage and remove a counter. Gutter Knight might be the one to remove. War Boss. Okay. Everboss. So, do we just play a high creature deck? Maybe. Maybe we do. Or maybe there's one of these that we get rid of. Nah, they're too high power. We can't. Gary, Hellkite. I mean, we've got some massive top game. Maybe we do just get rid of one of these. And I think if we are getting rid of it, it's going to be the ferocious rampaging Frostodon. Okay, 17 and 7. Maybe we can get rid of a mountain. It's going to be quite a slow draft. You know, we're not going to be kind of raging war from the outset. Let's have a look at. Do we go for the Icy Manipulator? I mean, it was nice in draft. I don't know whether or not it's going to be equally good out of draft. Is the thing. It's a bit of a tricky one. I mean, to be fair, it's been a bit of a shocking pool, but you know we can't kind of dwell on that. We need to be thinking a little bit forward. Now, is there anything that we desperately want to splash? I don't think we need the removal in Assassin's Trophy. Everything else seems to be a little slow. There's no kind of direct benefit of just splashing for the sake of having either of these. I mean, we've got lots of creatures. Yeah. I think. I can't believe these are only artifacts as well. I haven't left a... No, I haven't. I was going to say, I haven't left like a weird filter on that from when we were sorting the deck. I mean, there's always nice things you can splash in green. It doesn't mean you should. So, Fires is one of the cards we're not playing. Like I say, I don't think we need to play it. Gutter Snipe. In terms of black, what do we have? Yeah, so we've ditched Euphemia. Do we bring in the Baron Moors? I think we do. We can take down one of those swamps. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Blue's the weird one, right? Because we can splash blue, but we don't really want to. I mean, the only things, these are splashable. I don't think we've got enough for Yora. Iron Eyes and Goblin Electromancer just aren't worth it in our deck. The only thing we'd look to potentially splash is a Spark Double, but I don't think we do splash that. And yeah, everything that's decent in white is double white, so we can't really do that either. Okay, so I think we settle on that. The question is, do we pop in Icy Manipulator or not? And we've got 7. I mean, so we've got Shivan Fire, which is nice. Maya's Grasp, Yara's Greeting, Electro Dominance for later on in the game. Elsewhere's Nightmare could be the one to get rid of. But other than that, we've got kind of Baked into a Pie and Chandra. So I think these cards are potentially better. Icy Manipulator is a nice little mana sink, and for 1 mana, it does do a lot in terms of, you know, stopping their biggest threats. Is it better than Elspeth's Nightmare? I'm not sure, you know. I'm not sure. This has the potential to be a 2-for-1 and, well, 3-for-1 really. I don't think there's much graveyard synergy here, so Let's keep it without the Icy Manipulator for now, and maybe we can jump back into that a little bit later on. So yeah, I think this is where we want to be. Like I say, it's a bit of a weak deck, so I'm going to go for 3 wins and 3 losses. I think we are missing some key players, But yeah, let's jump into the games and just see how well we do. I mean, from the outset, it does look like a relatively strong deck, but we've seen kind of time and time again in these cubes that out of nowhere your opponents can have these kind of bomb rares, and all they need is kind of 2 key cards, and they can shut down the board. So it becomes a little bit of a tricky one. So let's see how we go. Hopefully the queue's not going to be too long. Zeph. Okay, so this is quite nice. Our opponent does go first, which isn't ideal for us with this hand. But we do have a Robber, Legion Warboss, so we can start setting up that big board. Ideally, we wouldn't have had either of Gary or the Hellkite. But I think it's a keep. I think we can keep this. Let's see what Oppo... I mean, if Oppo doesn't have a... Beautiful. So I think it's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we fall behind a little bit. My thinking is we'll always be 1 card behind, but I think getting a freebooter out early is good for us. What do we think? Yeah. Okay, so we get Quench out of the hand. Opt. Now, Opt is possibly worse, right? Unless that's their only... What a hand. I mean... So they are on... So, wow, they get a Kraken next turn. I mean, what do you do with this, really? We can take the Ugin and make them use the spell. But... I mean... The reason being is they've got 2 removal spells. So Kraken is good. We can deal with that with Greetings. Desperately need that, yes. Okay, so we're falling a little bit behind in terms of mana, which isn't ideal for us. Okay, so Oppo gets to... Oppo does get to cast down. But let's go for the Warboss. Oppo cast down in response. Presumably. But then again, like... The Warbosses... I was going to say the Warbosses cast downable. Okay, so we're hitting for 1. Nice. Human Archer, Human Pirate. I think we do need to... It's a tricky one. I think we do need to kind of keep up like space here. Try and get as much damage as we can in the early game. But the treasure map, okay. Okay. 1 to the bottom. It's not too bad for us at all. Yeah, I think we just try and get as much damage in as we can now. Maybe we can steal this from our opponent. So Oppo goes down to 7. They're going to scry. Hopefully try and get into black mana. 1 to the bottom, that's good for us. Oh, nice. Nice. So they play out Liliana, presumably. Or they just play out the Witch's Vengeance. But if they do, we do get them. So they have to play out... Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And then, yeah, we go for the Hellkite. We choose Haste. We give them the GGs. Yes, that's our first win. That could have gone a lot worse than it did. All that required was Oppo to have 1 more black mana. And they would have got us. But it doesn't matter because we got the win. Okay. So that's potentially how we're going to kind of win and lose our way and navigate through this sealed. I think we're going to have to rely on quite a little bit of luck here and there. But you know, that's fine. That's how things go. Beautiful. Okay. So what's this saying to us? So we do have a 2-drop. It's not its best. So let's keep. We'll play down the Baron Moor first. And then, yeah, let's go. I mean, okay. I think, again, we do need to keep up the pressure. It is a 2-mana 2/1 first strike. You know, it's not nothing. And yeah, if this pulls off. Okay, so Oppo's got something again. Opt, quench, cast down, cast down. Okay. At least Hoppo hit their triggers. So we're getting that removal spells out of their hand. I'm happy with that. Chart a course, okay. Then discard a card, right? So they didn't attack. Oh. Okay. Now Robber of the Rich here would be fantastic. Sadly we didn't get Robber of the Rich though. What we could do is we could play down our Nightmare Shepherd. Because then if Direfleet Daredevil does die, ooh, we could get a cast down, we could get a charge course. Disfigure. Okay. Yeah, so they got in there quite early, that's fine. Bake into a pie from our opponent. I need to read it. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, that player discards a card at random. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm coming in for 7 damage, so... I mean... Do we sacrifice a creature here? I don't know, I feel like we draw a card. Yeah, I feel like we draw a card. Now Judith is excellent. If we land Judith, then we can... Because I'm feeling like they can't really attack in, right? If we get another mana, then we can just hit him with a charging monster sword. It's got trample and haste. Icy Manipulator. Okay. That's a shame. That is a shame. But. Let's go for... So... Erebos is nice, I guess. I think it's got to be Judith, though. Just get that extra little bit of damage in. So this is where we start to, you know, wish that we kind of did have one Icy Manipulator. But, I mean, we are dealing 5 damage. That charging monster sword was a bit annoying. I mean, we could have had Oppo down to a very, very low life total. I mean, I'm talking 1 or 2. I mean, this isn't too bad. We go for Erebos. We can do nothing with it. Oppo does have 5 cards in hand and 5 mana, so they should be able to do something. Obviously, we've got to keep 1 mana back for the Icy Manipulator. So that's kind of one thing to consider. Yeah. Oppo's having a timeout. Oh, they concede. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. Okay, so pick up the second win. That's not too bad. It's actually a little bit better than I thought we'd be doing at this stage. wonder if they've tweaked the power. No, they wouldn't have tweaked the power, would they? I think we just got a bad pull. Unless anyone in chat or the comments sees something that I missed, but I don't think I did. But yeah, let me know. Awesome. Okay, so we're going up the ranks a little bit now. That's going to be good. I might do a couple more cubes, or maybe if anyone fancies it, we'll jump into a draft afterwards. I don't know, I've just been really enjoying cube. I mean, I know it's a nice little break. 2 drop, 3 drop. Yeah, this looks good. The only kind of could have been better if one of these was a swamp, but I'm sure we'll get there. I'm sure we will. Lead off with a mountain. Okay, beautiful. So we get our 2 drop out. So we've got a Maya's Grasp or a Judith. Depends what creature they're able to get down. If it could be a ramp related creature, hopefully it's not kind of is it Paradise Druid that Wolfwillow Haven? Okay, that's nice. We get our swamp as well, which is beautiful. And actually these two have got nice synergy together, right? Look at those. What I could do here is, oh no, so it's Nightmare Shepherd has got nice synergy. We'll play the Maya's Grasp, and then I think we'll play out the Creator Maker whenever a non-token creature you control dies. Okay, so we're attacking with both. Seems good to me. So we do lose out on kind of Judith's effects, which is, you know, it's a little bit annoying. But is this end of turn at the beginning of your end step? That's quite annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I need to. I do need to use this. Okay, so Oppo's had a decent turn there. They kind of caught us out, and we've lost a little bit of traction. Obviously, if we'd have had the Shepherd out when we had Judith and also the Creator Maker, that would have been exceptional for us. What I could do here, though, I think this might be nice, is go for a Chandra. So 3 damage. Do we do this now? Non-elemental. It does stop them from ramping. I don't know if they need it, but beautiful. And we're attacking for 4. Okay, so we are dealing 4 damage next turn. Let's just hope they've not got anything. Banishing Light. I mean, they're going to have Banishing Light anyway. Yeah, it is annoying. Okay. So pop down Gary. Deal 4 damage. And again, Gary works well with it works well with the Nightmare Shepherd. So let's have a look. Do we play down our lands? No, let's keep it up. I don't know if there's any benefit of keeping it up, rather than kind of bluffing something, but okay. Oppo scoops. We did too much damage in the early game. I kind of guess they didn't have a Planeswalker, right? I don't think. So we did keep them off of Banishing Light for kind of like half a turn. Okay, 3 wins, no losses. Is this where it's going to all turn around? I hope not. Okay, we get the opponent straight away, so we get to jump right back into the action. Let's go for it. Go, go, go. So we are... I think we keep this just because we've got a playable 2-drop. We do need some red mana though. Is it a risky keep? I don't know. No, let's go for it. We are playing first, so we can afford to give up a turn. We'll also use the freebooter. So, target player, you choose a non-creature, non-land card. Okay. Getting this at turn 2 is quite nice. I think. Okay, Untitled Daredevil. Let's have a look what Oppo has. Ooh. I mean, Draxos. Wow. Okay. I like what our opponent's doing here. That's nice for us though. That's beautiful for us. Yeah, let's get down. Let's get Judith down. Hit him for 2. That came at the perfect time. So we are looking for another red mana for the Hellkite. The Oppo's question now is, I was going to say, that can they... do we play this and keep it up? I think we do. Okay, so they've got something. So we're hitting them for 4. Do we connect with 4? We do. And so we can pass the turn. First for meaning. So we've got something for the Direfleet Daredevil now. And then Oppo's actually got a problem because, yes, they play this, but they take a turn off and we're going in for 7. A red lets us play Hellkite actually, and we possibly win. It's good taking Karn off them. Okay, so Oppo gets rid of the Stateful Stroke. It puts them back too much. They've got to play a creature or board wipe. Yes. Whenever you cast an artifact spell. Okay. Which they're going for. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Resolve. My turn, yeah. That's good. Nightmare Shepherd. I think we do go Nightmare Shepherd now. Keep up the activation for this. So we can go in... we can go in with these. I mean, Oppo could double block the Crater Maker. Or they could double block the Judith. It's not looking good for them. Not looking good at all. I mean... what do they do? The double blocking Judith. Okay. Okay. So we're going to kill the Thopter first. That's 5 damage. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. I mean, I could. Oh no, I was a bit too late. I could have swapped those over slightly, so I could have killed this. But I think that's fine. So let's go in for the damage as it is now. Oh, I still could do it actually. I still could do it. So let's deal 1 damage here. Take that action. And then I think what I do is actually sacrifice this. Target creature. Just to stop any sort of kind of synergies going here. So that's going to deal 2 damage. So I'm going to go 1 phase. And then yeah, take that action, bring it back. So now it's still a 2-1 and kill that. And now I do have lethal. I could use this to get a disdainful stroke. Can I cast it with any? Use any type of mana to cast that spell. Yeah, so that's actually quite cool. So I could play this. I could go and grab the disdainful stroke and keep that up. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Unless they have some sort of board wipe now, which would put us massively back. Okay. Yep. I think I cycle this. Come on, red mana. So yes, I think here we go for target creature. So yeah, we want that. And yeah, I was going to say, we just get them in the air. Beautiful. So yeah, I'll put my hands up and say I was wrong. I mean, this cube has been going really good, and we've been streaming for 40 minutes. We're recording for 40 minutes anyway, so this could be a really quick. People on YouTube are going to think that we bailed out of it. But we're used to the kind of putting the decks together now, and it's just the games that's been taking quite long. I think a lot of them have been going quite controlling, but this is the first time we've played more of an aggro, and it's paying off because a lot of the reasons why I think I've been kind of falling back a little bit. This is definitely a keep. It's a bit annoying that we don't have another red, but I'm sure we'll get there. Yeah, a lot of the reason I think we've been falling back a little bit is that we've been playing the games out too long. And with that, that's a bad card to come down first. With those long games, we've been finding that it's given longer for oppos to get more mana out, they become more mana efficient, and then they can play these really kind of high power creatures. So we're going to go Elspeth's Nightmare, kill the Knight of the Ebon Legion. So deal with that before it becomes a problem. Now obviously Oppo can ramp into a 4 mana creature here. They choose not to. Now we do have Yaya's Greetings, which we could do to get rid of this, help us to scry into something, but if we do, well, there we go. Ooh, I mean, I think it's got to be Lily, hasn't it? But yeah, that's excellent that they've got that. Red mana. Now, do we? This comes in next turn though, so yeah, let's play this out. So it kind of makes Oppo have to use their Eat to Extinction on this, I think. Now it depends how proficient they've been playing, because it is quite a they can't let it attack is the thing. Oh right, okay. Audacious Thief. So Oppo's really going for it. They're getting all of their stuff out. Nice. Okay, in this case then, I think I might keep put a 1/1 counter. That's going to be good for us. So let's attack him with this. What do we want to do? Deal 3 damage. Exile 2 cards. I think we deal 3 damage. Next to blockers. I'll put it through. That's interesting. So then here, let's go for the Hellkite. And let's try and go for the counter. So Oppo's going to have to use their Eat to Extinction on the Hellkite. It just becomes too powerful if not. I mean, I can start picking off opponent's creatures, so it deals 2 damage. So I can, like, you know, pop one of these off if they tap this. Warfullow Haven. They can tap it with Eat to Extinction. That's fine. Yep. So Oppo can actually do lots of damage here. What's Yaya's Greetings? That's the creature, isn't it? Nah. Okay. So I think Oppo gets the win. Got the Murderous Rider. It doesn't help us too much. It doesn't help us too much at all. So we need to attack him with the Giant, I think. Draw a card. Sadly. Okay, Maya's Grasp helps. Next to damage. It helps, but it doesn't kind of solve the issue for us, right? So, for example, if I'm going Maya's Grasp on the Knight, I mean, I kind of guess I played that wrong. Maybe I go Maya's Grasp on the Mayhem and then keep up Murderous Rider. But Yeah, I think it's all too inevitable now. So this is going to be our first loss. Potentially I did play that wrong. I couldn't have killed it, or it would have killed us. So all our has to do now is attack him with the Mayhem Spawn, which is Vengeance. Good game. Good game. So where did that go wrong? Not enough early game for us, I think. I think that would be the issue there. Okay, so we're trying to get that 5th win. Let's keep pushing. I'm sure we will get there. Hope he doesn't go for the boss battle. Okay. Yeah, that's quite an annoying loss actually. Going 5-0 is kind of the next step forward, I think, with this set. Okay. Rabies Bear. Too slow. Perfect. Now what do we get rid of? This is a really tricky one. What do we get rid of? Maybe one of the removal spells? I think we get rid of Shivan Fire in the hope that getting it back a little bit later. We can't put ourselves 2 back in terms of creatures, or we're just going to get run over like last turn, so. Last game, rather. But, let's see where we go. Beautiful. Okay, so ideally we would get another... Ideally, we would get... Okay, so Incubation Druid. So we can kill that with a Maya's Grasp. Ah, that's what I was looking for, that second mountain. Okay, so we can stop them from ramping. Fine. And what have they got from this? So we're definitely getting the Tectonic Giant down as soon as possible, I think. Especially if we can navigate any kind of counter spells. Elvish Visionary, draw a card. Nice. Erebos can deal with that, but it doesn't really pose much of a threat now. Okay, cool. So let's get down the Tectonic Giant. See if Oppo looks at it or not. No, they know what it does. They know what it does. Okay. So do we get a removal spell out of the hand, or do they let us go in? I think if we go in, we are... Are we drawing a card? Maybe just get a 2-drop, maybe, to accompany the Dream Store Manticore? Potentially. Potentially. I mean, getting Erebos down will sort of allow us to draw cards as well, so... Mantle. Interesting. What do we do then? What do we do here? Erebos or Manticore? Manticore. Cast the turn. That's quite annoying to put that mantle on. I mean, we do have some decent blocks now. We are going to be giving up 1. But yeah, like I say, ideally... Okay. They would get a 2-for-1, and they'd get the wolves after. I mean, this is I think they should have attacked there. Is that right? Rob of the Rich. I mean, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to play down Erebos. Disdainful Stroke? Could be a Disdainful Stroke, that. Have they got any? They can't do that, can they? So let's go for Robber. This might get a Quench out of the hand, perhaps. Is Quench even in this set? Now I can't attack with the Robber because although I exile something, I can't play it, right? That's how that works. So let's... In response, Oppo is going to... Going to what? Some sort of red removal spell, Yara's Greeting or something? Is that 2 mana? Not 3 mana, is it? Not something else on the Elvish Visionary? I mean, getting like a Murderous Rider or Bake into a Pie off the top now would be excellent. Let's have a quick check of the removal spells I've got. So, Electro Dominance, Yara's Greeting, Elspeth's Nightmare, Murderous Rider, Bake into a Pie. Yeah, Shiver and Fire as well. So no attacks. We know that Shiver and Fire is at the bottom though, remember? This works well with Chandra. So element. Any more elements? The Rekindling Phoenix's egg is an element. Quite nice. Don't want to mess that up though. Okay. 1/1 elf warrior. This can get out of hand, can't it? Okay.
Do not defy
GG's.
the designs of an elder dragon. The fabric of the multiverse obeys me.
Judith. Interesting. Do we just attack out for Ugin? I think we do. Let's go for it. Each opponent, or do we draw a card? I think we draw a card. That's nice. Oh wow. Choose one. Oh, I want them both though. I want them both. I mean, realistically, what's going to happen here? Realistically. Chandra? No, it should be Murderous Rider, shouldn't it? Yeah, deals with both of these situations. In response, I could. This might be nice. Let's do this. In response, I destroy this. Oh, that was wrong. That was wrong. Although, Oppo seems to have... Okay. So perhaps not as bad as we thought it would be. So 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Caution, mortals.
Yes. And yes. And we've played this down. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Maybe a slight misplay. Forgot about the mantle, must admit. Got a little bit excited. But now it means that Oppo has to deal with this because I'm starting to generate big flyers. Electro Dominance next turn takes rid of care of Ugin. Beautiful. Murderous Rider starts gaining his life back. Instant or sorcery. Okay, that's an enchantment. So we're a little bit off Daredevil. We are a little bit off. You may cast a card, convert a mana cost X or less from your hand. Let's see what they go for. I mean, for me, they have to kill this because this starts... Yeah, I was going to say. Ah, but this is nice though. What? Target creature you control does damage equal to power you don't control. Okay, could be a bit of a yes. Rankle, nice. And trigger. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna take action. I am gonna take action there. Beautiful. Okay, so we can do a lot. Victory? Okay, okay. I mean, we did have a full grip, and that's the benefit of having Erebos. So yeah, we pick up the trophy here. A couple of misplays in that last game, but actually, you know, it's an aggressive deck, and you do have to use Judith's abilities, and you do have to kind of go out as much as you can. Yeah, should I have used the Modus Rider? Definitely no. On reflection, that was quite bad. But it did mean that one of our damage wasn't dedicated towards, well, 2 of the damage wasn't dedicated towards killing the elf, and those 2 damage went directly towards attacking Ugin, which ultimately, you know, we did need that damage because we took it down to 1. So yeah, we pick up the 5 wins. Let's have a quick gander of what we had. We had Chandra. We only got them down once. Used the kind of -3 ability, got us through there. We had the Nightmare Shepherd, which is obviously, you know, it stays alive after taking that 3 damage. Gary came in a couple of times. Charging Monster was excellent. Hellkite did just become a target. Didn't see Bacon to a Pie. Our Special Nightmare possibly saved us from that night in game 3 or 4. Our Sworn Knight didn't make an appearance. Legion Warboss was just kind of cannon fodder for cast downs, and yeah, we would have very much have got there with the Electric Dominance. But I think what was nice was having stealing our opponent's 1/1 in the last game, because that would have kind of turned into big game for us. It's one of those cards which you tend kind of to be quite hesitant about playing because you don't want to play it down too early because it'll get killed. But then if it just starts sitting in your hand, it's almost a dead card. That's, you know, even if it chips away 1-2 points of damage, it's kind of worth its weight. Robber of the Rich, yeah, we weren't able to kind of directly get there with it, which was a shame. I'd like to have seen it kind of come out more and more. The couple of chances we did get to play it early, we got kind of taken down, or we didn't have the kind of space. Our opponent had like a full grip, so it didn't really help us. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for kind of catching us. Remember that we are on Twitch at Ardeen and also YouTube at Gaming. So thank you very much for everyone that does tune in. We really do appreciate it. Keep those likes, follows, and comments going, and I'll catch you guys later.